Hey everyone.
This is going to be a cosy chit chat today.
Yeah, like so cosy that
We're actually leaning back on the sofa
Yeah.
today.
we have got a dog.
We've got a
behind
dog.
us.
I don't know if you can see him.
Right down there.
You might be able to just see him. But to us, it just looks like a stop button. There he is.
Hello, Baba. Hey, you're beautiful.
So, yeah.
Otherwise, my tits are in the way.
Mind your language.
Any tit? Maybe a tit.
But I recorded a video today and it's
They
already
look
up.
good though, don't they?
I recorded a video and I put it up on YouTube. Ash was out and then he got home and he was like, well, we haven't recorded a video together for a while.
Yeah.
And I was like,
so
wow.
cue like Dan's brain trying to figure out what we could talk about because I had no ideas. He was like, think of an idea, and I was like, I don't have any.
So yeah, my brain was spinning about what we could actually talk about today. This won't be released today. This will probably be released tomorrow, which will be Sunday. And yeah.
So am I telling what the video is about?
Yeah, tell them
Even
what we're
though
talking
let
about.
them know in the title. So you'll already know. But in case you didn't read the title, we're going to talk about economical / affordable yarn versus more high-end / expensive yarn, and the similarities, the differences, what they're good for, what they're not good for, and essentially why it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Really.
So we have 3 different more affordable yarns. These are all UK based, so you might not be able to get these in America, but I'm sure there are similar companies that have similar things.
Yeah. There'll be similar blends, similar companies, similar... It's yarn, isn't it? So,
Yarn is yarn.
Yeah.
And then we have those to compare to 3 more higher end yarns.
Or expensive choices.
We have 2 hand dyed, and I think the other one is it hand dyed or is it
I
more?
don't actually know. I'm so out of the loop with yarn stuff that we will find out when we read the label.
Yeah, because I don't know if it's hand dyed or if it's commercially produced but on the higher end price range.
It's probably a mix of both.
Yeah.
But so should I show what we're going to show off for the more economical / affordable yarns? And even in this bracket, there's very affordable. So the yarns that you could buy from a pound shop or a Dollar
Tree or
somewhere like that, to yarn that's more affordable compared to high end, but would still be maybe expensive for a certain product or expensive for a certain yarn buyer. Do you know what I mean? Everyone has different price points and different things that they're comfortable with spending, and I know people that would never spend any more than £1 on a ball of yarn, and other people that wouldn't, and then other people that would not consider spending any less than a certain amount on yarn. Do you know what I mean? It's all just personal.
And there are some people
budget,
that will literally just buy hand dyed yarn.
Yeah. And you basically, the key take home is you do you, because it's a hobby, it's your craft, and you've got to do what you do to keep you happy. And if you get more enjoyment using something like Starcraft Special, or you get more enjoyment using a hand dyed, then just keep doing that. But in terms of what we're going to talk about for more affordable yarns, we've got 3 different brands. Would you grab me that one for me? So we've got 3 different brands. So we've got Starcraft, which is a UK brand. This is their Starcraft Special DK, so it's a naturally anti-pilling yarn. And it is, I believe, 100% acrylic. Yes, 100% premium acrylic. So this is lovely and squidgy.
This is one of the cheaper.
Yeah. How much does this go for? £2?
£2.29. It depends where you're getting it from, but like I got that from a local yarn shop. Well, it wasn't really local to us, but it used to be local to us, but we went and revisited the shop. I think.
Yes. Oh, yes, I remember.
Because she recognised us. Do you remember?
Yeah, we hadn't been for a number of years before we moved to Scotland. Now we're back down. It's moved to a slightly different location, and it's still as cute and lovely as it was before, and the lady's still as lovely as before. So we bought this, and it was very, very affordable.
And it was £2.70 something.
Yeah. We've then got Hayfield Bonus DK, which I would say sits in the same
Similar bracket
bracket
to them.
as this. This is a Serdar brand yarn, which is a very well-known UK knitting company. Starcraft's a very well-known UK knitting company, actually. And then we've got, this is another, what I could say more affordable, but this sits at the higher end of the affordable bracket, I would say. So this is West Yorkshire Spinners. This is their Bo Peep yarn, which is a luxury baby yarn. It's 52% Falkland wool and 48% nylon. So
if I'm correct, I paid for this. I don't for the hayfield. I don't know because I got it.
It's a
as part
similar
of
price to the special.
I got it as part of a bundle for a crochet along.
They actually go really good together. Oh, don't they?
They do. The West Yorkshire Spinners, I paid about £4.50.
Yeah. So this is more expensive. It's got wool in it. It's got nylon in it. But it's great for baby knits. And that's their Bo Peep. So, yarns, as a lot of people know, either come in balls of varying sizes. You can get them as small as sort of 10 to 20 grams. This is a 50-gram ball. This is a 100-gram ball, as is this. That's half the size of this. And you can get some, particularly the heavier weight yarns like the Aran, which comes in like 400-gram balls. So they vary in size. So they usually come in balls, or they might come in cakes, which is similar to balls, but they're more cake-shaped. And then the other one you get is what Dan will show you right now. And that's yarn that's formed in hanks.
Or skeins. Some people call it skeins, some
yeah.
people call it hanks.
Look at me with my non-yarning knowledge.
You can call it whatever you want, but
Yeah. It's yarn. Yarn is yarn.
yarn. So we'll just get into this one first because it's my yarn. We'll get my one out the way first.
I love this.
So I don't know what the other one is, but this is obviously 100% superwash merino. This is my pride base if you really want to know.
So it's 100% wool,
but
it's been specially treated.
Yeah. So this is my yarn. We also have another dyer that we don't purchase from them a lot anymore, but I still follow them on
And we still really like their
Facebook.
stuff.
We still really like their stuff. Felt Fusion. I believe I have met this.
Possibly at a yarn fair.
I believe I might have met Felt Fusion at a yarn festival. Can't remember though, because that was quite a few years ago. That was when we was in Scotland. But this is more like this is a roving style. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's roving.
So this is I can't remember. So this is more of a braided yarn. So the plies are twisted, and it's got this lovely like braided sort of texture to it. Whereas this yarn, as Dan said, is more of a roving yarn. So it's not got a tight twist or ply. So it's like a single yarn thread. I didn't explain that very well. But it gives you a different texture. Doesn't feel anything different. It's still as soft, still as lovely. But it's a different texture and will give different look to your knitted or crochet stitches, and as a result the final texture of your piece. So this one is Forbidden Forest, and it is superwash merino 4-ply.
So again, it's 100% superwash, I think.
Yeah. And then
we have this, which is Noro. Again, this I think is roving again.
It's like a roving. It's more a roving / tweedy. It's not really tweedy actually. I like it. This is more pronounced roving style yarn. The ply of the yarn doesn't have a defined uniform thickness. It varies. It's more hand spun in its appearance.
Yeah, you can see here. So you can see all the different thicknesses.
So that will create a different texture again in your work. So those stitches that are slightly thicker will knit up or crochet up thicker, like this green strand here will be thicker than say this one next to it. So it creates a really unique texture in your work. This one is Nishiki, and it's 240 millimeter,
Mil-
240 meters. It's a 77% cotton, blended with 23% polyamide,
Which I think's
some sort of
basically
nylon or
acrylic.
plasticky acrylic material. And I don't know if it is hand dyed. It's probably it's Noro, so it's probably commercially dyed, but they may use elements of hand dyed to it. I honestly don't know. We are not.
If anyone knows anything about Noro yarn, please let us know in the comments, because I have not got a clue.
But it is made in Japan, so got lovely little bits of Japanese. So it's got hiragana that says Nishiki, so that's cool. And
It is a 4-weight.
So I think from that, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to run through a little bit about why I like these yarns and what they're really good for. So I think first of all, stood on a bit of bubble wrap. They're just really good utility yarns. They're hard wearing. They're easy to look after. A lot of them are machine washable, and they will say machine washable.
Oh.
A lot of them are anti-pilling. So they're going to be really good for things that you want durability in, and also things that you don't want to worry about when it comes to looking after them. Because although we put a lot of time and energy into our crocheted things, our knitted things, and we all make them with intentions to often give to people we care about, sometimes you just want something that you can just give to someone that they can enjoy without then also having to have the hassle of knowing how to look after it. Sometimes you just want to chuck something in the wash. You know, you just want to chuck it in the washing machine or the tumble dryer and not have to think, oh my, have I shrunk this or have I ruined it, you know? Babies, you do not want to be giving, well, I don't know, you might want to give as like a gift a lovely hand-dyed knitted cardigan. If you want to do that, that's absolutely fine. But these kind of yarns are great because they're hard wearing, they're easy to look after, and it's not the end of the world.
And it's cheap.
When they grow out of it or they get sick down it. So that's that really. They're affordable. They're great for patterns where you need lots of yarn. Because as much as I'd love to do a blanket in a hand-dyed yarn, price-wise, it's never going to compete.
This is 16 balls of each colour.
And how much did that all cost you?
£67.
Yeah. 16 balls, 16 hanks or skeins of a hand-dyed.
No, you need
You're
to double
looking
that.
at... Oh, yeah, you will, because of the length. You're looking probably about 300-400 quid. So, this, value-wise, can't compete.
Because this is 16 balls of this colour and then 16 balls of this colour.
So, I personally, for me, I love this stuff for things like blankets, for durable things. I don't particularly love it for wearables. I wouldn't rush to make a jumper in this bonus DK acrylic. Not that you can't, but just for me, I wouldn't. I'd find it really hot and just a bit sweaty. But they're my go-tos for things like that.
This Stylecraft,
blankets,
the Stylecraft special is my absolute go-to. I go the first when I think I need.
I'm really loving this tomato though, Dan. It's coming up a little bit orange on camera, but
it is orange, but
I'm colourblind. You know, discrimination.
But when I think of a project, especially with like a big blanket, I instantly go to Stylecraft. Now I will look at other brands as well, but Stylecraft is my usual go-to. Now, the only reason I have this Hayfield yarn is because they've come out with the crochet along, which I really want to do.
Oh, and it is the cutest thing. I think we should... Have you done a review unboxing of their cow?
No.
I think that'd be a really good video because it is the cutest thing, and it makes me really annoyed because they don't do knitting ones. And there's
Arnie
something...
and Carlos are doing a knit along.
Yeah, but it's not
a Christmas
Serdar.
One. No, it's
There's a reason I wanted
Rowan.
Serdar to do a knit along. I love Rowan, but again, it's so pricey.
For the blanket.
Anyway, I'm getting distracted. These are great for blankets. And the other thing I haven't touched upon, colour. Now, you can get...
whatever colour you can think of.
There's probably an acrylic yarn for it. So if you're wanting to do mosaic crochet blankets, colour work for knitted blankets, like you are going to find whatever you want in this. And because it's not expensive relative to other yarns, I appreciate that for some people this is expensive. because of the price point, you can get a load of different colours and not worry. Whereas if you've got to buy a skein of yarn that's 10, 12, 15 pound
Sometimes
just
even
for a
more.
colour that you may only use in 1 row or 2 rows of a pattern, it's hard to justify that. Whereas £2.20, £2.40, can't really argue with that, can you? And I just love acrylic.
I'm a sucker for acrylic yarn. Like, don't get me wrong, I do love my hand-dyed yarn. I dye yarn myself, but
it's soft. It does what it says on the tin. There's no surprises. Now, is it perfect for everything? No. But I couldn't do.
But there are a lot
anything
more
without.
There are a lot more commercial yarns that you can do a lot more with. Like, you could do more with this than you could do with that. Like, technically, you could make a blanket with that. Yes, it would be a bit more expensive, but you can make wearables with this because it's softer. It has got.
It's got the wool, so it's a bit. The breathability will be better. It's got the nylon for durability. So for a wearable, for things like hats, baby cardigans, baby jackets, baby
anything
stuff. Yeah,
baby
even
anything.
like mittens, stuff like that. This ply wouldn't be good for socks, but you could probably use it for socks. No reason why not.
If you wanted some thicker socks, you can use deep paper socks.
So there's an array of different things that you can use it for, and obviously because this isn't acrylic, and I love West Yorkshire Spinners. I love that.
West Yorkshire
Spinners
is a gorgeous yarn to work with. Yes, it is on the pricier side.
Well, they're a yarn company, so there's lots of different yarns that they do. But I've got to admit, I've never found a yarn that I don't like.
Their signature.
I love all of them.
And the colours they come out with, especially.
I'm really gutted because I had
it's somewhere
some hanks of a roving style yarn that they did that I was going to make a jumper out of that I planned to make about 6 years ago, and I've still got the yarn because I still want to make it, and it is just gorgeous.
I think it might be upstairs in the cupboard.
But that's my takeaway for acrylic. I couldn't live without it. It's my guilty pleasure. It's fab. Every brand that does acrylic will have some acrylic range that is similar to the bonus DK or the special DK. I'm trying to think what like King Cole's is. I can't remember. But yeah. So if you're in the States, there'll be a company.
You might even have this
Red
stuff in
Heart
the
Super Saver. Might not be as soft. It's hard to say, but
I've heard recently they've changed the Red Heart Super Saver, so it is softer.
Yeah.
So I've heard.
This is soft. It's not scratchy in the slightest, and I'm a bit of a fussy mini when it comes to wool because I find it itchy. So this gets the A-star from me.
That's not wool.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. With wool, sometimes wool can be scratchy.
Yeah.
And itchy. Particularly alpaca. Oh, I can't do alpaca. I love it, but I can't do it. Sorry.
So we'll start with this Noro. Like, I don't even know what I would make with this. Like, you can tell it's got cotton in it. This has got cotton in it, so this would be.
It feels like it's got cotton in it.
You can tell it's got cotton in it.
Can't you?
But cotton's great for like you wouldn't want to make dishcloths or anything with this because this is on the pricier side.
You could.
You could if you really wanted to.
Not gatekeeping.
But if you had enough, this would make a great like over top.
Like a jumper.
Not a jumper, but
like a shawl or cardigan.
No, like you know those things that you sometimes chuck over, like if you're wearing a sports bra or something. Women wearing a sports
like a shrug.
Bra. It's something you like.
I don't know. Like
a lightweight
baggy top.
Yeah, but yeah.
A lightweight baggy top. I don't know what else to.
Like a throw over.
Throw under, throw over, throw around.
I don't know.
I think it'd make a lovely hat.
Yeah, but does cotton make good hats?
Doesn't matter. I think it'd make a lovely hat. It doesn't have to. It doesn't matter what it is. Even with the blend, you can use it whatever you want.
Yeah.
But you've just got to be reasonable in what you expect to get from it.
Yeah.
Like you can make socks from acrylic yarn, but then don't complain that your feet are sweaty.
Mm.
You know, or that they form holes in the
cotton
heel really quick.
Cotton doesn't have a very good
It's quite dense.
It's quite
isn't
dense,
it?
and
It's
it
not
doesn't
good for
stretch a lot.
moisture. It tends to hold on to moisture. It's not.
It doesn't
So
stretch.
I would, yeah.
Not like acrylic. Like you can.
But I know what you mean now. It'd be nice as like a lightweight mesh style
That's
jumper.
it. Yes.
Like something for like over the top of active wear. I get
Yes.
you. Yeah, I get you now. Why don't you just say that?
Because I couldn't get it out in work.
But I get you, and this would be beautiful. This would make lovely shawls
like
as
you're
well.
like you're wearing like your gym top, and if you're a woman, sometimes you wear the really short ones to chuck over the top.
I feel like me and you want to hide your boobs. Oh God, oh, that's you.
Or if you're on the beach,
Yes.
and you don't want to show so much skin, and you're wearing your bikini top.
Or a carrier bag. Not to wear, like a supermarket bag.
It would make a good market
could
bag
use that.
too. Yeah.
You probably want 100% cotton for it, to be honest. But
Yeah,
this
I
isn't
think
far
that would
off,
still work.
and it's got the nylon in it for strength.
Yeah.
Be a very bougie bag, but we don't mind bougie bags.
I like a bougie bag.
We do like a bougie bag.
But yeah, great stuff. Feels really
Can I
nice
have
too.
this?
You can have it if you want it.
Your belly just rumbled.
Oh no, my belly.
I like it. I'm going to make some active wear for my very inactive self.
And if you don't exercise. The last time we went to the gym, we had a car accident.
Last time we went to the gym, I thought I was going to die.
And I watched.
I spent
it
10 minutes on the cycle. What's it called? The cycle machine.
Well, I'm
And
not
I
on
was
about
like-
that time.
I was
I'm on
like-
about the time you picked me up from work.
No, well, I'm talking about the time I was on the cycle machine and I thought I was going to die. And I look over at Dan and he's just going, this is the best time. And I'm like... Anyway, we're not here to talk about cycle machines.
Then we'll talk about my yarn next.
Really?
And I can't.
No,
I
joking.
can't talk about my own yarn because that would be biased.
You can talk about your own yarn.
You need to talk about my yarn.
I need to talk, but I'd be biased. Can I just say how good it is? So, this is Pride.
If anyone wants it, my email's in the description box below. I have 8 left.
Plenty. This is gorgeous. Now, this is the perfect yarn. This is 4-ply.
No, it's
No, it's DK. Ignore me. If it was 4-ply, I'd say it was perfect for socks. You could still make socks out of it. But if it was 4-ply, it would be perfect for socks. This would be perfect for a hat.
Make
Or
good
a
shawl too.
A couple of them for sure would be. Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
gorgeous. That's what I would use this for. Now, what do I think this is great for? I think it's great for supporting creative dyers. It's great for supporting the yarny community because it's smaller batch produced. You know, this isn't made by a massive
We might as well just talk about both
corporation.
of these at the same time, hadn't we?
Yeah.
Because this is one another
And
indie dyer.
it's just fun, you know. It's fun seeing how different dyers interpret different things. It's fun seeing how they all come up with their colours, their colourway names. And what I love about hand-dyed yarn is seeing it in the shop and being like, wow, that's beautiful. Like, I'd look at these both and be like, they're beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But then what I love is getting home and making something with it and not quite knowing how it's going to work up, and that excitement in seeing how those stitches form together and the patterns and the colours that interact with one another as the rows go row by row by row. It's just fun. And I've got a very special place in my heart for hand-dyed yarn. Because I just think it's such a lovely part of the yarn community. You know, like, I love the fact that we have commercial yarn companies that produce all this stuff. But I also love the fact that we have this, you know. It's just beautiful. And I think for a beginner, I think some people, I would say stick with acrylic and stuff. But I think some people would hold off buying this because they think I'm not good enough, or I'm not ready, or I don't have the skills.
Can't see you in the camera.
I don't want to be seen in the camera. Sorry, I'm here.
You just treat it like any other yarn. Yes, it's
It
more
is.
expensive.
But also, how many times do we buy something that's a bit more expensive and we go, I'm going to use this, but not right now? because I'm not good enough or I'm not ready to. Like, I know I've got lots of hobbies where there's stuff that I spent money on that sits away because I'm too scared to ruin it because I don't feel ready or good enough to do it justice. And then guess what happens? It just sits there and never gets used. And so what if you drop a few stitches or the gauge is out and it's a little bit tight at the first row? What's it matter if you've created something beautiful that you've really enjoyed making? Like, surely there's something positive in the process of that. So I wouldn't hold off. If you want some hand-dyed yarn, don't hold off and wait till you're ready.
Because in your eyes and your own brain, you're never going to be ready.
No.
Because your brain's going to trick you into thinking you're not ready.
And you don't have to use it.
Some people just buy hand-dyed yarn just to look at it and say it's pretty.
Yeah. And they'll find a project eventually. I've got yarn that I love that I haven't done anything with. That I will eventually. There's one particular yarn I will never use. Because it was dyed in memory of my nan. And that is just too special. Like, I'll never get that feeling of knitting with that ever again.
I think I got you that for Christmas one year, didn't I?
You did, and it was lovely.
We'll have to show you in a video one day.
Yeah, we'll show in a video. But what I'm trying to say is whatever you make, because this is a hobby about making stuff, it doesn't have to be perfect. There's something nice about things actually not being perfect. You know, if I wanted a perfect jumper, I can go to the shop and buy a perfect jumper made by a machine.
Even those aren't perfect sometimes.
No, but it's about the time and the energy and the thought that's gone into something, and the fact that someone's gone out and bought a yarn that they've loved for whatever reason, that they've envisaged a project for that yarn for whatever reason, and then they've made something out of that. I think it's really lovely. So when it comes to hand-dyed yarn, it's less about, for me anyway, it's less about utility and price. It's more about feeling. Yarn that's hand-dyed for me is a feeling. It's what does it make me feel? And sometimes it's feeling connected to the community that's made it. Sometimes it's just feeling connected to the colours. And sometimes it's just wanting something to squidge. You know?
Because your hand-dyed yarn tends to be very soft.
My only thing I would say to a beginner getting hand-dyed yarn that's like this, in a skein or a hank, is if you don't know how to ball it up, a lot of yarn dyers and a lot of places that sell it will often charge a small fee to cake it up for you, and you'll get a little cake of yarn. Because you can't knit directly from this. This has to be unlooped and wound up to form
I don't have
a cake, or we don't have a cake to show you,
one.
but this has an end to it that you start your stitches on.
This doesn't.
You've got to find the end.
And usually it's knotted up.
Yeah. So the beginning's a bit more frustrating, but once you've figured that out and you know how to do it, it's just like using this. So I think if you're hesitant to try hand-dyed yarn, find a small project that needs one skein or two skeins.
And there might be something coming up very shortly.
Spoilers. Just go for it. Because I've never bought a skein of hand-dyed yarn that I've regretted.
No, me neither. One thing I will say, though, is I'm a bit of a wimp and I won't use my own yarn. I don't know why that is.
I've used it, though.
He's used it.
And I loved it. And I made a beautiful jumper. It was a mix of your yarn and a couple of other hand dyers.
I think I found that the other day.
No, it's in the bin.
I think I know what one you're talking about.
Sad times, because that was gorgeous. That used one of your first yarns. The white, black and yellow.
I'm going to have to get some more 4-ply and dye you some yarn to make a sweater again.
But I don't really know what we wanted to say. It's not... This isn't a...
It's not a...
tutorial or this is a list of stuff. It's more of a chat, really. And our thoughts and opinions on why we like this stuff.
And why we like this stuff.
Basically, we like all of it because it's yarn.
Mm.
So don't listen to anyone that says you can't knit whatever you want with this.
And don't listen to anyone that says you can't do that with that.
Because guess what? You can do whatever you
do
like.
whatever you like.
Now, will it give you what you want or work?
We
Who
don't
knows?
know.
But it's your hobby. It's your time. It's your energy. Use it doing what makes you happy.
Because I've received gifts from people that's made out of acrylic yarn. And I've received gifts from people that have used hand-dyed yarn. And I have loved them all equally.
Yeah.
So even if you're gifting it, whoever is receiving it will love it either way, if it's hand-dyed or if it's...
That is so true.
Acrylic.
That is so
Especially
true.
if it's someone close to you, because they will understand the work you have put into it.
Yeah. And I love this. But also I'm looking at this and I'm like, I really like this.
But you're not having that.
So I know this is earmarked for a project, but even sometimes just a ball of something like this can be enough to just make you think, I've got ideas for you. I think I'm going to end up getting back into it, you know. Winter's coming up, I'll start knitting again because I do really love it.
Do you even know where your knitting stuff is?
I'll just buy it again. I want to get some small chow goos.
We're going to have to go shopping at some point.
I have to go look out, won't we, Oz? Yeah, we will. But yeah, that's it really. Buy what you like. Knit and crochet
Use
what you like.
Everyone has their personal preferences.
But, there we go. That's better. We'll do a video on this cow because I think it's super cute. I'm annoyed they don't do any knitting ones because there's a reason for that, and I'm a sucker for merchandise, and that's why. But Dan will do a video on that, and I'm going to pop in and just go on about them. I might even buy one myself, and I don't even crochet. I can crochet, but I don't crochet. I love to knit.
Yeah, but it's I can knit, but I won't knit.
Yeah. See, we're the opposites. I love knitting, but I can crochet as well. Dan loves crochet, but can knit, but doesn't want to. I don't really want to crochet, really. But I do love that blanket. And he won't make it for me.
If I don't end up doing it, he might end up just stealing the kit from me anyway.
No, I can't do that.
You might have to if I don't do it quick enough.
No, I'll buy one myself.
But what's the point of buying one if I have one here and then
'Cause I
I can
want
buy
my own
myself
one.
one later if I want
My own
one?
one.
It's the same kit. And they'll probably come out the Christmas one by the time.
They've already got a Christmas one.
Oh, is there a Christmas?
Oh no, that's the old last year.
Last year's Christmas one. Anyway, we better go because we've been chatting rubbish for the past 10 minutes.
Yeah, we have. And also, Oslo's getting a little bit antsy and pacey.
I don't know what you want.
You want to say hello? No.
Oh no, he's finally laid down now. But anyway,
finally
we're going to go because we've been chatting rubbish. So.
And not only that, but you're getting a really awful view of my third chin. So, So yeah, goodbye, folks.
Goodbye.
Leave a comment in the chat, like the video, thumbs up or whatever it is that people do these days on YouTube.
And if you like what we do and you're new, subscribe if you like.
We promise we won't push a load of rubbish out.
Some people
no more rubbish than this.
Some of you like listening to our rubbish though.
I like listening to our rubbish. But yeah, if you want more of this rubbish, then
just let us know and tell us you want it and we'll keep giving it.
Yeah, keep giving it. But yeah, that's it really, isn't it?
That's it.
So ciao, folks.
See you, bye.